Greetings and welcome back to some more Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, this is going to be a slightly more disjointed video from what you're used to seeing, because as I said at the end of the previous video, I was going to do some optional tombs. I also did a bit of running around in the areas that we've already covered up to this point. You're just collecting the gold coins and the various other little bits and pieces. Like, I'm up to my eyeballs in... Actually, maybe I should just do that now. I'm up to my eyeballs in resources, so I do need to upgrade stuff so that I can actually go up 4 skill points. Yeah, so I can actually pick stuff up again. Let's see what we got here. Kills automatically loot for resources. Right, okay, well, we'll go for one of each and then maybe go back to Brawler again. Increase the amount of ammunition looted from enemy corpses. Animals glow when survival larger and leave footprints and blood trails. I'm not so interested in simultaneously fire 2 arrows at separate locked on enemies while zoomed in. Oh, I remember that being a wee bit. Headshot indicator. Oh, yes. Faster crafting and throwing objects on the run. Oh, yes, actually. Right, now go back to Brawler again, because we want to be good in combat. Stealth finishers are much faster. Press X to kill. Right, okay, cool. Inventory. Oh, equipment. Hunter's Quiver. Oh, okay. I haven't really done much of this so far, have we? Satchel? What's that for? Increases resource storage capacity. Oh, I think we need that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, I don't know if it's different for the... Wait a minute, I think I picked up a new app. Did I? I am still on the very first... I don't want a slower bow. But then damage hold time is really low. I don't know, I'll just stick to one that's... I don't like the look of that. I think we'll just stick with that. Should I just be sticking with a default bow? Well... Huh. I don't use the... I really tend to go to the assault rifle more. One of... Right, okay, well. Let's see. Reload speed. Ammo capacity. Oh, I did... oh, right, okay, I don't have any for that. It's one of the other ones. Do I still have... I don't know if it's different resources for the different... Thingy-majiggers. What's this one here? Rifle ammo pouch. Well, cool. Alright then. Right, okay. So, I'm not going to show you when I was running around collecting gold coins and satchels and all that kind of stuff and monoliths and all that, because that's boring. But I will show you some of the documents and relics that I found in a few minutes. But actually, when I think it was a monolith... Ah, yes, Ropecaster, or Rope Ascender, rather. Ropecaster, that's Horizon Zero Dawn. I did spend some of my gold coins on the Rope Ascender and 1 or 2 other things. I think it was a laser sight for the gun. There was something about a weapon that improved the aim. But one of the things that came up on, I think it was the monoliths, was crypts. I had completely forgotten about the crypts. Oh, there we go. And I can't actually remember what's in the crypts. I can't remember if they're just like small tombs or if there is... something else to them. I genuinely cannot. Challenge completed into darkness. Okay, cool. I just remember that they were kind of like caves. Oops, wrong button. What's that? Ah, yes. I would really like to get some exploding arrows sometime soon with the amount of bloody ore that I'm collecting. Oh, gold. Oh, this is great. Everything's glowing now. I can see it so much better. Oh, there's a thingamajigger.
Kokos of Nicaea, the astronomer.
Oh, do you know something? I love this just like sort of solid darkness. And it's just the area that's lit up around Lara. I have for a long time thought it would be an interesting thing for Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider that is known for its open spaces. I think that's the way back. To just put Lara in a really cramped, dark space, you know, like that would be, I think, oh, I thought that would be interesting. Shadow did it a little bit and it scared the willies out of me, but it was far too short. Is that giant spider webs? Oh, I don't think we want to see the size of the spiders. Genuinely not 100% certain where... Oh wait, have I just I haven't backtracked, have I? Oh no, here we go. Point of interest revealed. Ancient bow parts, 104. Right, okay. Oh, well that's a wee bit more, well, I suppose it makes sense that there might be like an old bow buried with him, but I don't understand why they buried part of his bow. Or maybe it's broken and Lara has to get several before she can make a whole one. Ah. Oh, gold, always gold. Right, so they are distinctive from the tombs. Oh. Oh dear, you're not having a good day. Oh, is that not just the funniest thing in the world when you can do the photo mode in Shadow? And you can just have Lara standing next to all these dead bodies in inappropriate poses, like, you know, thumbs up, or, you know, like doing the sort of the frame, like, you know, like the camera frame pose. Oh, right, okay. Right, so this is one tomb. I beg your pardon, this is not a tomb, this is a crypt. And I did unveil the location for a second one. Gold. So I will just jump cut to that. Right, I think this is oh, right, okay, I've got some stuff here. Ah, yes, there it is, there. There we go. Oh, gold. Give me that gold. Want more goodies. I keep thinking these are something, they look like, there's something about them that just stands out. They look like I should be able to pick them off and, you know, kind of like the mushrooms. You know, and the slightly creepy music that's playing. Oh, more gold. Oh, we'll have that. But it always just comes up +2 or something like that. It sounds like we're not getting very much. Oh, wait a minute. What was
Damien,
that? Ah,
the Prophet's Forge.
language proficiency increased. I do quite like this. It's got this feeling of, see when Tomb Raider just makes you feel like, I mean, it's one thing to go into stuff that's really nicely preserved and looks cool, but when it really makes you feel the age, I love that. Wait, where are we going? On to this. Oh, there's a document there. Lara, enough with your hair. Lara, document. Read it.
Cities are not built on plans alone. There must be material, And there must be someone who knows how to build. Damien was that man. They say he could muster brick from nothing more than a handful of dirt and a tinderbox. They say his craftsmanship was divinely inspired. It is his hand that gave form to the architect's dreams.
Building a city like Kitezh would have taken many skills and talents. The Prophet lauded every contribution. Wait, is that the Prophet that's written this? Or is it somebody, or maybe it's somebody close to him. Right, okay. Where am I over there? I'll swim faster, thank you. Ah. Oh, explodey stuff. What is... Oh, is it like dust or something? Where's the light coming from? Seriously, where's the light coming from? Well, it's all kind of a bit... Tomb Raider open brackets 1996 close brackets. Where is all this light coming from? Oh, it's the exact same body that was in the previous one. Ancient bow, but did that say ancient? Oh, I missed it. I was too taken with the body inside. Oh, gold. To do these crypts whenever I can, you get so much gold. Yeah, I like the age in all of this. Right, where... Oh, hang on a minute. I dropped down. How did I get back out? Oh. Wait, how do I get back out? Oh, okay. You just go through the passageway. Ah, so this will be a different passageway back out. Or did I... Alright, I see. Alright, so that's the only... It's only 2 crypts that I've uncovered so far, so... that'll be it for now. Quite a spacious gap that, actually, unlike Shadow, where Lara's squeezing through the most ridiculously small spaces. So like I said, I did do a bit of running around collecting documents and relics and that kind of stuff, and just absorbing the sort of the backdrop of the story a bit more. So I'll just have a look at some of those before we move on to the optional tombs.
For a year I have ridden with an army of Mongols, as envoy from the Order of Trinity. Their Khan is a great warlord, despite his heathen ways. Under my influence, I have helped them topple nations, burn cities and kill princes, all in search of the Prophet. Our slaughter of the Rus was not in vain, for among the spoils we at last found the map. And now, this very morning, after a season in the mountains, we saw buildings rising from a green valley surrounded by ice. We have found Kitezh. I tell the Khan of the riches that will be his, and that alone drives him on. But the real victory will be for God, when we purge the Prophet's lies from the earth, and at last, the divine source will be ours.
The Mongols used armies of prisoners as their frontline, an efficient, horrific strategy. Wow, yeah. I can't quite remember how all of that plays out. If you know, presumably it'll all come together. But I did actually notice when I was running around, so we picked up a relic at some point, which was something that was put on the top of spears.
A Mongolian tug. A banner of sorts to be affixed to a spear. This one looks like it's seen some violence.
You see them scattered throughout the landscape, especially in... Well, I'm noticing it in this area of like the Siberian wilderness, and I think in the glacial caverns we see them as well. These things stuck on the top of spears, you know, just like sort of remnants of the past. if you'll pardon the expression.
A crown from one of the princes of Kiev. How did it come to be all the way out here? Someone was wearing it when they were killed.
I don't know if that's in reference to a specific story or a specific thing from history that somebody from Kiev was killed while they were wearing their crown. It's quite a nice touch though, isn't it? That you can just imagine that just being an axe just coming right down on somebody's head.
A thumb ring for a Mongolian archer, allowing them to shoot quickly while still mounted on horseback. This must have belonged to a warrior of some stature. A paisa, a sort of passport. Whoever held this spoke with the authority of the Mongol Empire. It reads, "By the power of eternal heaven, an order of the Empire, whoever does not show respect will be guilty of an offense."
The madman continues on. I do not know what drives him. We pass through frozen mountains at the edge of the world as people are dying. Every day, I pass graves or bodies left along the faint trail. I have grown thin and hard, but I am close now. My horse is dead. The mare that had been with me since the campaigns against the Bulgars. I butchered her and carried the meat on my back. But I am so close. I can hear them singing just over the ridge. A joyous sound on the wind. Our prophet will be dead within the week. And I will return to the Order of Trinity, triumphant. Just one more day, and I will be upon him.
Wow, that's actually some pretty grim imagery, isn't it? As people are dying every day, I pass graves and bodies along the trail. So, wow, I mean, it's like... I guess it just emphasises how much of a faith they've got in this prophet, that they're willing to follow him through the hardships. I also really like the delivery of when the actor was saying, "My horse is dead," the mare that had been with me since the campaign against the Bulgars, and then there's a pause, and then "I butchered her and carried her meat on the back." You know, like, you really, like, even though this is the guy that we're not meant to empathize with this tracker, you know, you still feel bad for him that his horse is dead and he's butchered her to carry the meat. Oh.
A Byzantine brooch. The enamel work is beautiful. This portrait has been defaced. It looks like it was depicting the prophet. They must have had to hide their faith.
The Maria Adula is trapped. The ice gave way. Her spine snapped in two. No matter. While I hope to wield her cannons against the false prophet, we will continue on foot. I have 6 of the Order of Trinity's best, and we have been stockpiling food and supplies while the sailors starved. They do not know it yet, but they will give their life for the cause. My men and I will find our way out of these icy caves and continue on foot. Before the ship was swallowed by the ice to the south, we heard music. That will be our first stop. But first I must rest. The cold has sunk into my bones, and I am drowsy. Just a little sleep.
Yet another reminder to go out of your way to look for the documents and get the extra story, because when I was playing this a few videos back and doing this ship, I was like, why is this ship trapped in the ice? Why is it snapped in two? But this document, and the one we're about to look at, gives backstory on why that is. And this bit here about I've ordered Trinity's best to stockpile food and supplies while the sailors starve. And first I must rest. The cold has sunk into my bones and I am drowsy. Just a little sleep. Right.
It's done. We'll die here, thanks to Coraldus and the madness of the Order of Trinity. My ship will never see water again. We entered the glacial sea too far into the winter. Would have been turned back, but Coraldus would not abandon this lost prophet. He and his dead-eyed warriors seized control. He forced the ship through shallow tributaries until we could go no further. Then he made my crew construct sled runners, and the bastard forced us to tow the ship over land. It was death and excommunication to deny him. But it was death either way. I will make sure he dies here, with us. I've always kept a little poison at the ready, in case the ship was taken. Now, it has another use.
There we go. So the reason why he was sleepy and needed to rest was because he's actually been poisoned by the captain taking his revenge. I wish I'd noticed these two documents earlier. That would have just made the whole experience of actually doing this challenge to him a little bit richer. But it does highlight how determined Trinity were to find this prophet and kill him, and the lengths that they were willing to go to.
He's passed through the lands of the Rus. I cannot shake the feeling that he's taunting me, waiting until I'm a day's ride away before moving on. I will not be home before the winter, as I hoped. I've stopped at a small village by a glassy lake they called Svetloyar. The prophet spoke here, and now the villagers refuse me lodging. I slept on the banks of the lake, where a young man bearing a crude version prophet's icon tried to kill me as I dozed. I made an example of him, and now the people fix me with the evil eye, spit at me as I pass. I must move on soon. His sickness spreads.
So again, another reference to the tracker trying to track down the prophet and not getting terribly far. I like this reference to the evil eye. It doesn't sound very historical, but it amuses me. But what's really standing out to me here is that last sentence, his sickness spreads, because that again feels biblical. It feels like in the Gospels when Jesus is healing and teaching on the Sabbath, and people take against that. People in the temple take against that, and Jesus says it is lawful to do good on the Sabbath, and that is when people start to plot against Jesus and plot to kill him, because they see him as a threat. You know, who is this person? What is he teaching these people? What is he doing to cause these people to follow him? So, you know, that's kind of like that idea of his sickness spreads, you know, from the point of view of people who weren't following Jesus. That's what it would have seemed like. So, you know, again, more biblical references.
Someone's rosary. These beads have been worn away, almost to nothing.
Again, more Christian imagery. I think rosary beads are specifically Catholics, although I might be wrong about that. But yeah, although, you know, I am convinced now that the prophet and the whole backstory of the prophet, it's not specifically Christian, but it is heavily influenced by a lot of Christian imagery and stories.
It's not Nukes. Creepy-looking guy with a scarred face named Constantine gave us a big speech, talked about destiny and something called the Source. And frankly, I'm even more baffled. The other contractors seem to be just as antsy and nervous as I am. But the company men, the guys who've been with Trinity for a long time, they're drinking it up and asking for seconds. It's fucking Jonestown out here. We're preparing for an assault. Against who, you might ask? I mean, there's people here, like natives, lost in time. We're talking furs, skins, and iron arrowheads. We're about to go meet them with attack choppers and 50 cal machine guns. I'm on the wrong goddamn side of history.
This is kind of interesting when you have a voice from within the sort of generic bad guys that we fight, saying that, you know, like they sort of understand that what they're doing isn't necessarily right. You know, natives lost in time, we're talking fur skins and arrowheads, and we're gonna meet them with attack choppers and 50 cal machine guns. I'm on the wrong goddamn side of history. Also, I don't know what Jonestown is, but I'm gonna assume that's bad.
I'm in trouble. Big fucking trouble. I've been snooping around, saving a few files for my personal use, and I found a correspondence thread about me. Worse, I think I was supposed to find it. The head of security knows I've been leaking data. Probably known all along, and they're just watching for now, waiting to see what my endgame is. I wish I had an endgame. I'm gonna die just because I was nosy and stupid. I don't even think this channel is secure now. They could have picked you up already. I'm getting paranoid out here. But this Trinity, they are big, and they're everywhere. And the more I find out, the more I realize how badly I fucked up. So here you go. You were right. Hope I get to tell you that in person.
So this and that other document was both under the headline of conspiracy theories. So there's this curious little thing going on here. And also, where was it? Oh yes, I don't even know if this channel is secure. They could have picked you up already. So I wonder who the you is. Unless, maybe I have to go and listen to these documents again to figure it out. But yeah, this is quite interesting. There's little extra drama going on behind the scenes. Oh, and hey, listen, look, this will be of no consequence to you watching this, but it drove me absolutely potty when I was editing the earlier earlier video together, the one where you're breaking out the prison. You know how I was smashing up all of those laptops? I missed one. So I got 9 out of 10 in that video, and it just drove me bonkers because I could so clearly see where it was when I was watching the video back. So there, it is now smashed, challenge completed. It doesn't mean anything in the bigger context of the game, but it just really irritated me when I was editing. So I think that's everything in terms of all the various bits and bobs. As I said, I didn't collect. I won't show you collecting coins, monoliths, the plaque thingies. I can't imagine that's terribly interesting. So on we go to the optional tombs. Right, guess who forgot to actually have Audacity recording while doing this little journey here. But we've come in, this is the cave. I tried to get into it a couple of videos previously and I couldn't because you had to pull the boards away from the metal door thingy. But we can get through it now, and this journey, I was quite impressed by this journey because a couple of times Lara grabs onto something and then it collapses and she starts falling. You know, that kind of thing. I think I said it when I was doing my Legends Let's Plays, Legends series Let's Plays, that the jeopardy, the sense that Lara's in danger was something that was kind of missing from a lot of the platforming in those games, but it's present here. Too bad I forgot to record it because my commentary was probably the best commentary it's ever been, and you'll never hear it. I've got a knapsack or satchel. What I've forgotten already what they call it in this game. No, right, okay, it doesn't even tell you. Right, okay, so I mean, I actually thought this was quite a bit of a journey to get to this. You know, usually with these optional tombs, I am thinking of them as being like you go into a wee cave and then it takes you into a place, but this was a good 5-minute journey to get to this point. But anyway, this is the one with the wind, isn't it? And there's something flashing over there. The amount of times I've been editing these videos together and I see the flashy thing, or I see the document in editing that I missed when I was playing it. It was so embarrassing. Right, okay, so I think there's a few different thingy-majig. Oh, there's a map there. Is that a map over there as well, or is that a document? It's a document. Give me that document.
Without this place, this divine sculpture of wind and rock, we would have been lost. The story of the scout who found this place is well known to us all, but most of you do not know how close we came to dying. We were lost in the mountains, no food, no hope. We had begun to doubt the prophet himself, but the scout heard the sound and took it to be a sign. He alone ascended these cliffs, drawn by the music, and from there, he saw our salvation. This is not just a shrine to him and his bravery, but to the strength of our faith.
In praise of a long-dead scout who led the prophet through these mountains. Right. See, I like that. It's not just like... I mean, the problem with telling part of your story through the documents is you could very easily miss the documents. I mean, that was kind of highlighted to me playing the 2013 game, that I should have, when I was doing my Let's Play, actively found the documents more, because they kind of build up to the Oni before we actually ever see them. Like, if you are finding that stuff, you're getting these hints that there's something else, and it can be really quite effective. And like this here, that this isn't just a little thing that the developers put together. There's an effort to add a little bit of history to the places that you're going to. It's really effective if you go out of your way to find all this stuff. Right, okay, so something about... Oh, gold. We need to go on a treasure hunt so that we can get some of the stuff out of the shack. Aye, so there's... Okay, great, thanks Lara. I can't just have a bit of a look around first, can I? I probably did that, didn't I? Oh, no, other way.
There.
Oh, yes,
This still works.
Oh, and there's that one over there.
Damn, the counterweight is stuck. I've got to get
Right,
through
okay,
that door.
oh, right, okay. Was it something about smashing the ice, or, Oh. Oh, they got wings. Oh, they're like angel thingies or something. That, I mean, that again, that's another Christian imagery that you get. Is it Christian or is it... I'm sure it is, where you've got the figures and then you've got the yellow circle around their heads, almost like a light or the sun or something. Oh, do we not have to... Oh, that kind of lets it go, doesn't it? But it's not quite as simple as it looks, is it? Oh, you have to time it with the wind. But could I not? No.
Damn. It's not going to do any good at that level.
Oh, it needs to be lowered. It needs to be lowered. So how did we... okay, so this'll... right, okay, so... That'll let me get back through it into this room, so then we have to open up that door again.
Yes, that looks better.
Right. Oh. I think that's to give us a wee hint. Right, let's get this attached. I mean, we did get a wee musical sting, and musical stings usually... Oh, God! Musical stings usually mean we're on the right track.
What's this blade?
What? Oh, interesting. We've got both a cut and a... Right, okay.
Got to time that a bit
Right,
better.
okay. Oh, shut up. It's almost like, I mean, you could make an argument. Oh God, you can tell I have a media degree. It's like, when is a character aware that they have an audience? You know, like in Doctor Who when he says, "And a Merry Christmas to all of you at home." You know, is that like, does the Doctor know he's got an audience? When Lara's telling you how to, you know, do a running jump, does she know she's got an audience? So I don't know if... I don't know if when she makes a comment like that, whether she's talking to herself or she's talking to the player. Is she being a bit sassy? It's like, come on. Make me do better than that. Oh, which? Oh, come on! Alright, it's literally telling me to go anti-clockwise. Right, okay, whatever. Okay, well, maybe I should do the thingy. Oh, right, okay. Right, oh, that's swinging it a lot. Right, okay. I can get why you'd want an option to be able to undo something that you've done. But it just seems like, why else would you need to cut the rope here? I don't, or maybe it's just like, oh god, I don't know. Right, so maybe I need to thingy it right as the wind's coming in, so that as it's falling, the main gust will get it. Right, so here.
Got it.
There we go! Right. What is that wine? Is that like a giant wine thingy?
Written meditations.
Oh no, it's scrolls.
A place of reflection.
Gosh, I'm practically a teetotaler. I'm just quite shocked that my brain just immediately went to, oh, that must be booze. Well, there's that. That theme from 2013. I mean, one of the unfortunate things about this trilogy is it had a different composer for each. You know, I do like it when there's musical continuity over several games or several movies or whatever, or like even a TV show. It's a shame that this didn't get that, and yet there is a musical continuity through it because there were certain themes retained throughout all three games.
It's a codex. This one is a series of meditations on willpower.
Ah. If critical injuries sustained in battle indicated by the screen turning grey, health will be automatically restored. This instant regeneration of health will occur only one time per combat encounter and will refresh between encounters. Well, there you go. That's the reason why we want to do these tombs, optional tombs, sooner in the game than I did in 2013, because they are actually of benefit playing the game. Anyway, the camera's all over the place. We should probably get Lara out of this wind. The voice of God. Right. Let's get out of here. Oh, hang on a minute. What's this? Oh, is this a relic?
This must have been a censer to burn incense in, but it's been modified.
Ah. Okay. I don't know where Lara puts all this stuff. Oh, feathers. I mean, the Mary Poppins backpack. I mean, you can make an argument that was daft, but it worked. You know, it was just this thing. Okay, she puts it in her backpack. Okay, fine. Oh, snap! Oh. Oh, well, we'll be fine, won't we? Oh, right. Okay, we just happen to be at the ladder. Right. Okay. Right. Drop into darkness. Oh, so this isn't a, oh, is that a mat? No, is it? No, it's just a chair. But we do have
Looks like
that.
This was abandoned in a hurry.
That's the tomb entrance there.
The
What's this
Soviets
thing?
find something down there.
Oh, there's a thingamajigger.
The Prophet was persecuted, and so were his followers.
Right, okay, so in here we go, and I have a feeling this is the... Oh dear, probably shouldn't have jumped. It's okay,
Down
twirl.
below.
Oh,
Sounds like a great volume.
God, it is the bloody one with the water. I can never remember how... It's... You have to do something with a boat, and I can never remember what to do with it. I think that's this one. Oh, is that so? Oh, damn it. I saw something just a little bit too late.
That's got to be part of the works.
Oh no, this isn't the one I was thinking of, was it?
Here we go.
Oh god. Oh no, this is definitely not the one I was thinking of.
An oil cask.
This is blow stuff up. Oh, this is the one where you have to alter the
Water's
alter the
eroding
levels.
everything. At this rate, there won't be much left in a few decades. It's a cistern.
Right, okay. This is pretty cool. This is quite, Is this about the size of the cistern in the original game? It probably is, actually. Funny how that was such a big... that was such a big level in 96, and this is just a little side step. Oh, I go through there. Oh, there's that music again. I wasn't so keen on it when I was playing it, but then when I was putting the... I have to blow that up. Putting the video together, I actually enjoyed it a lot more. Sort of dark, but not overly drawing its attention to you. Drawing your attention to it, I should say. Oh, swan dive. Oh, there we go. Well, we've got the mill thingy going. Mill wheel, I should say. Right, now we need to... Oh, yes, yes, yes. We need to blow that up. But we need to get that over there. How did we do it? Well, that was a bit off where it was meant to land, but anyway. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Come on. There we go.
Okay, should be able to swim through now.
Swim through to... Oh, I assume we just go this way. Oh. Oh, it looks like there's oil in the water. Do you have to blow more stuff up? Oh, there's a... Is that a document or a map? Or... Is that a document?
This should be more than enough oil to light the passages below. But be careful transporting it. We have not perfected the refining process, and it is still volatile.
Oh, good.
You will know the man who supervises the construction. We all do. Without his knowledge of the Earth, none of us would have survived along the difficult journey. Do not linger. And if he asks for word of his wife and child, feign ignorance. He cannot accept that they perished during our exodus, and expects them to arrive any day. We need his genius, and I fear if he saw the truth, we might lose him entirely.
Instructions to deliver oil to the workers and not to upset the foreman. Asked for word of his wife and child, feign ignorance. Oh. Wow. Oh, where is... Oh! That looks like a relic. No, it's not. It's just some mushrooms and some bandages or something. Right, okay, so we need to get that door open, but... Was there
Another
something...
barrier. But how can I get to this one?
Yeah, because there's not any... There's not any thingy-majiggers over this way. Looks like there's oil in the... Do I need to... Oh, do I need to get something else turning? Ah! Oh! Now, was there not something about, Oh, I love it when stuff just regenerates in a game. I think I need to get on top of the raft and then chuck the thingy into the tunnel. Yeah, because we'll drop down as the water's going down. Oh, damn it. Oh. I can't pick that up, can I? Ah, I'm sure that's what we had to do. Oh, oh, maybe I'm misremembering. Okay, great. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, this is the bit above the thingamajigger, isn't it? Oh, of course. God, what a blithering idiot. Oh, well, that'll make everything a bit more simplistic. Right. Of course, that should have occurred to me a bit sooner, because, you know, chucking the thingy through the hole just wasn't working. Right, okay. Oh, God damn it. Oh, this is what happens when I spend too long on something. I start to get irritated, and then I move too fast, and then I just keep cocking it up. Then I get more irritated. Right, don't go over the edge. Right, Lara. Swim, 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 swim. There we go. Right.
Yes, it worked.
I see that. God, like, seriously, the next time anything even remotely flammable comes near Lara, she's gonna go up like a Christmas tree. Where are we? There we go. we go. Oh, dear. Ah, there we go. Got some salvage. Right. I literally can't see any. Oh, right, there we go. Natural instincts. Nearby resources will automatically appear on the map and glow when nearby. Ah, will automatically. Oh, right, okay, so. Oh, I can't imagine. So we don't need to press the thingy-majigger for stuff to be highlighted to us. Is that what that's saying? Swan dive. Right, let's get out of here. Oh dear Lara, stay away from that bloody campfire.
Another sculpture, but this one looks like a game. These pieces look familiar. I know I've seen something like this before.
Do you not find sometimes with this game that you are naffing around for ages because it's telling you that there's some other piece of information and you're turning it around for ages trying to figure out where it is, and then it's the most weird position. I mean, you wouldn't think that this is the angle that you would take to find to have a little bit of extra information about the pieces. Oh, they're Tetris blocks. But still, of all the strange angles to get the extra piece of information, well, whatever. Oh, this was something that irritated me when I was editing the video. There's some salvage here that I missed. And I think I was just so taken by the sort of the history being told with the caged beds. But there's also a document here, so let's have a listen to this document.
I don't think Anna shares our faith. Or she's in this for something else. She's conflicted. I get that. I used to be the same way, but we've all got a part to play in this. Took another patrol to see if I could get another kill. Sure enough, got a remnant at the perimeter. Took my time. Did it with my hands so I could see the light in her eyes go out.
Oh, lovely.
Stayed with her until she went cold. Magic.
Oh, this is the same guy that was enjoying the other kill, wasn't it?
That with the Source we'll live forever, that we'll finally look upon the face of God. But I already have. This is where I'm supposed to be. Took me so long to find it, but this is it. I'm home.
I wonder if this is a secondary character. The way it took me a while to really notice that the Nikolai that's in the documents in the 2013 game is actually in the game. You know, he's not just like some random character added during the documents, but it's not explicit enough, so I can't remember if this person here is a minor character in the game somewhere. I guess I'll find out eventually.
Soviet military dog tags. Standard issue. The name is Yuri Ravdonikas. The word convicted is stamped on the back of the tag. Lights still work? Looks like pitch blende. Must have been a uranium mine. My God, he's ancient. What did they find down here?
What's this? Ah, there's just some random thing glowing, possibly radioactive. No, it's some of the explodey stuff. Can't make explosive. No, still just the... Okay. Lara, this place is falling apart. Why? Why? Oh. I just felt a bit of a weird image to see. So this feels like this actually feels a bit more 2013 in terms of we're going into some ancient tomb, but we're gonna... Oh wait a minute, is there something I can... But it's something that somebody else has already possibly found or partly found, so they've got their own stuff in here. There's a couple of times when this game does it like this. There's another one where it's mines. And we have to do something with a minecart. But I don't mind that as much as it's bothered me in the... Oh.
Hell of an entrance.
See, again, there's that thing of the platforming.
More artifacts. They must have broken through into an old passage.
The platforming is
Got to save
dangerous.
myself.
Oh, there's something shining up ahead. I like that. It just keeps you on your toes a little bit more than perhaps Crystal Dynamics achieved in the past. But I don't mind this occasionally because a lot of the... Oh... because a lot of the other ones genuinely do feel like you are going into ancient locations. So I think this game gets a nicer balance. Can we get... No. Why can I not... Oh, right, okay. Right, there's a relic.
This flask belonged to a soldier in the Red Army. I don't recognize the insignia.
What, the hammer and sickle? Oh god, here we go again, struggling to find the thingamajigger. You have to get it at a very specific angle. Oh.
It's still half full. I may need this before I'm done here.
Oh, Lara, you don't need to turn to alcoholism. Oh, right, yeah, so this... Oh, yeah, you throw it above the pipe. Yeah, I remember this being a bit... like, sort of annoying me for a moment before I figured it out. Oh, God, Lara. Why do you do this? Oh!
Whatever they found.
Whoops.
Whatever they found, it's got to be in there.
Oh yes, I mind this one. Okay. Oh, is that a duck?
Hiding mining tools.
We can no longer wait for our brothers outside the mines to begin their resistance. The Soviets have found something they desire more than the poison ore. They found our forefathers' history, have desecrated their tombs. This is the last injustice. We thought at first the old guardians would emerge and punish our tormentors. But now I see we will have to be the instrument of God's retribution. We gather our strength, store picks and axes in secret places. Very soon, those of us that are still well enough will rise up and bury our repressors here before they erase our past, along with our present.
Presumably the old Guardians refers to that supernatural army that we face later on in the game, though I forget what they're called in this one.
And makeshift weapons.
You what? Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I interrupted your dialogue. Oh, there's a satchel, knapsack, whatever it's called. Right, I take it we're heading down. Right, okay. Ah, base camp discovered. I'll do a base camp once I've... Oh god, Lara. Once I've finished with this tomb, because I think I've collected a couple of, do I need to take that and then jump back? Can I actually... Oh, she does keep a hold of it.
No good. Too much water.
Oh. Oh. Some explodey stuff. Oh, there's the place is falling around, but let's have a look at a relic.
A trigger mechanism for a bomb. It's the same handiwork. He must have been gathering the supplies for a long time.
What? He? Who? What? Have I missed a document somewhere?
There it is.
Ah.
So close. Got to find a way inside.
Oh, document.
When the uranium ore was nearly gone, I feared our operation was at an end. But even as we moved to close the shaft, fate intervened. We found a chamber, half destroyed by a cave-in, but clearly made by the hands of man. The artifacts inside are ancient, nearly 1,000 years old, untouched since the tomb was sealed. We redouble our efforts. Instead of mining, the workers now search and retrieve the artifacts inside. The natives of the valley, their resistance once broken, now bristle at this new assignment, as if they do not wish the relics to be seen. We will need to make an example of a few young men before their dark looks lead to something more.
Yeah, so that's something like sort of again, that idea of somebody mining and uncovering something. I mean, that makes sense. It's palatable because it only happens a couple of times in this game. Right, but I feel like I'm not. I feel like oh no, that's ultimately where I want to get in, isn't it? So maybe I have to... No, Lara, let go. Maybe I do have to do other stuff first.
Yes, that's it. The water's blocked.
Okay, cool. Right, let's get... Oh, but is this a timing thing?
Got to find a way to block it for good.
Oh, right, okay. So maybe... Where can I attach you to?
Must be a way to free another cart.
Oh, right, it's one of those thingies. I was just seeing the... Ah, right, okay, well, we might as well grab it. It'll help us. Help us with monoliths.
be a way to free another cart.
Ah, right, okay. But I can't thingy that from here. And they fell pretty much as soon as I...
Must be a way to free another cart.
Lara, please be quiet. They fell pretty much as soon as I...
Must be a way to free another cart.
Lara, please be quiet. I don't need your constant... Oh, that didn't work because it didn't even... Oh. Did I leave it too... Wait a minute, nothing's happening now. Why is nothing happening? Because I can still see them. They're still... Oh, oh. Ah, ha ha ha, right, okay. Okay, so if we do that, and then we roll Lara, it's fine if you roll. Right, and then we do this.
That did it. Now
Right.
for a little fire.
Right, where's the... There's no bottle though. Where's something I can... Where is something I can... See stuff over here. Oh, there's bottles. There we go. Let's have a quick look around first. Explodey stuff. Oh, what was it he called it? Was it uranium ore? See, this is annoying. Sometimes it's like really dark, but she doesn't pull out one of her glow sticks. Though I do find that a bigger problem in Shadow, when she won't turn her light
the
on.
workers had finally had enough.
Wow.
Looks like they dragged it out of here.
Oh, right, okay.
So much damage between
So
the
much
amateur
gold.
excavation and the cave-in. But it must be connected to the Prophet. This shaft must have been where they first broke through. Should lead out as well.
Alright, okay, well obviously we want to go get the actual thingamajigger first.
ancient codex. A philosophical argument on the virtue of awareness.
Bright Eyes. I'm Mr. Bright Eyes. Oh, I can't even remember how the music actually goes. I could stand the Killers. Improved survival instincts cause nearby traps to glow automatically. Ah, well, it's not some of the tricks that she got in the previous game, but it literally was just a case of leveling up. Whereas here, again, I think it makes sense that she's getting this ancient knowledge from exploring the tombs. Again, there's an incentive to actually do the tombs. This chap looks almost Roman. Right, let's get back out. Oh, Lara, get up the— oh my god, Lara. Get up the ladder. So I'm just enjoying the sounds in the background. You just feel like this place is falling apart. Oh, is that where I fell or something? Or was it that there? Oh yeah, and slid down there, yeah. Oh yeah, that was full. Oh god, this doesn't look remotely gross. And dangerous to be swimming in. Oh yeah, there was another passage up this way. Did I miss something? Oh, there is a shiny thing. Alright, swim faster. One bit of salvage. Good God, I didn't realise how much I'd travelled to get into that bit. Right, so that's us back here again, back at the copper mill. So I think that will do for— oh, hang on a minute. Oh great, for stuff I've already got. Yeah, so I think that'll do for now in terms of optional tombs. There are some in the geothermal valley, but I am inclined to push on with the story for a bit and then come back to them in a video or two's time. I don't want to do too much optional tombs in one go. I feel like the next couple of videos should be, you know, pressing on with the story again. So we will get the geothermal valley ready for a conflict, I believe, in the next video. Just as soon as I've got that salvage.
What? You... No. You're with them! I can't believe this. You... Come on!